Price target's that 412.50. Really want to see that.
Jordan, you see the AI swings?
Ooh. 7% today. Boy's getting rich.
VIX is dropping.
Good. Keep that thing dropping.
Yeah, VIX
Bro,
did.
fuck this wick. Come on. I want
Oh,
more out of this.
Q's got a new high a day. Then they got rejected.
We trying to hit a big percentage. Come on.
So SPY and AMD's chart are very, very similar right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I like AMD a little bit more, but beautiful cup and handle, and then that bull flag right here, we're getting the break of it, and then see if we can get some continuation. So yeah, SPY definitely needs over 412 for that continuation. I'm looking for AMD to reclaim 102 and then go above high of day.
I just touched it.
AMD bounced off range break, by the way, at 101 like 22 that I didn't see. And
The S&P financial sector is up 1%. That's good for breath. Everyone's been bitching and moaning about the negative breath, so let them have the small caps today.
News in that Iraq have banned US dollar transactions.
Yeah, there's a war on
Iraq.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's weird. Iran, I would have imagined, but Iraq.
I believe it's ahead of them joining the BRICS.
Oh, Iraq's going in too?
Looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good for the dollar.
The dollar, everyone who says that, the dollar has to be more concerned about the euro than anything else.
Don't do it. No, SPY, hold it up.
Someone just let me know when Biden starts speaking.
I will. I got it up. He hasn't yet. He's still sleeping.
Damn.
Usually markets actually sell off when he talks, so they're probably very confused on what to do right now.
It's selling off. Fuck.
Yep, selling off here. And he ain't even up yet.
This is just a dip opportunity to load up on more calls.
It could be. I mean, there's got to be some. It's not linear. This game, unfortunately, it's channels usually and higher lows and
Yeah,
and shit
overall,
like that.
looking at my chart and with the indicators that I have on, I mean, for the last since 10:30, so the last 37 minutes, everything's showing me just clear uptrend right now. So
yeah, like I've never done let's say even on the AMD one, like 1,000%. It doesn't go 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. It goes to 300 back to 100 and challenges your feelings about the whole thing. And
is for those trades, honestly, I'll be honest with my trades, I look for a minimum of 20 to 30%. By that time, majority of my positions out for profits, and then I move on to the next one. And then I keep my stops usually really tight and have good R&R, similar to the AMD trade. If that would have went negative, maybe lost 10, 15% on that. But obviously, profit was 20, 30%. But when you get above 1 to 200% and you have those runners, at that point in time, the emotions are just completely gone and you just don't care about that one. You just let it go because you've already locked in majority of your profits. But I mean, those ones are always fun to have.
Nothing like house's money, right?
Yeah.
Everyone, I'm gonna dip out for a little bit, go to the gym, and then come back for later in the day.
Sounds good, brother. Yes, sir.
Fair play, mate.
We've got an interesting interview coming out later, so I'm going to put some teasers out for that. But stay tuned.
Yes, sir.
See you
Yep.
later.
Nice buyer reaction on SPY initially.
I
PayPal
don't know
red
if
to green.
anybody trades meme stocks, but GameStop has some volume and it's popping.
Casey,
Yeah.
what do you think about PayPal? It's pretty exhausted.
Let me pull it
Wouldn't
up.
mind getting your eyes on the way you look at charts on it.
Let me see.
I got a little lotto going there on the 63s. I kind of got a bounce to the first fast-paced moving averages. It's pretty extended to the downside.
So I'd imagine that you are in calls, correct?
On this one, yeah, May 19th, 63s, 10 cents.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, you
So
look at charts on it.
if you look at PayPal from 7 days
Lotto
ago,
going there on the
so
63s,
510
I kinda got
until
a
now,
bounce to
you'll
the
see it
first
making
fast-paced
these
moving
lower
averages.
lows
It's pretty
and lower
extended to the downside.
highs. But if you look at the RSI, the TTM squeeze,
On this
and
one, yeah,
specifically the
May
MACD,
19th, 63s,
the RSI
10
and
cents.
MACD, it's got some bullish divergence in it. So and the TTM squeeze on the 1 hour chart is pushing to the upside. So I really do like calls for PayPal. But if you look at the RSI, the TTM squeeze, and specifically the MACD, the RSI and MACD,
Still in half my position on SPY calls. We're up 15%. We were up 40. That's where I was taking profits on half.
Hey, Merlin, you notice how Apple went down, but those calls stayed up?
Yep. I'm still
bit of a tell.
12%. I don't get it.
Also, Banana, do you use RSI?
I do sometimes.
Okay, so
More for
just
like
for the
extremes, like puts a call ratio when it's like very low RSI, like below 30, or like high above like the
GameStop
75
just
Correct.
broke out.
Yep. So that's what I was getting to just for the listeners in here for RSI. When RSI on a stock gets down to 30, it could be a great opportunity to get into a call position because that stock would be oversold at that point. In PayPal, if you look in December, last time it hit down to this 30 RSI, it was around $67. It later ran all the way up to like $82 within the next month. And PayPal is setting up to do that again according to the daily chart. So just
Cool.
keep that in mind.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, those didn't move, Banana, but I opened up my YOLO one and grabbed a few more.
Nazi, you watching Meta?
Yes, it would. It's still continuing here. Actually, just tapped a new high by a penny there.
Yep.
What's the gap fill on Meta to the upside?
It's huge, Casey. You got to look at that thing. It's like a sight for sore eyes. I believe it's 250 or 255 is the bottom side, and the top side's like 290.
Wow.
Let me see. Okay, yeah, Webull has it from 248 to 316.
Okay, yeah, I mean it's gigantic.
That's
Anyway,
fucking awesome.
I mean once that thing gets in
Yep.
there, I mean there's gonna be a lot of bears fucking scrambling.
By the way,
Banana, look at that 4-hour candle, baby.
Meta
Oh, yeah.
241.31, big area here.
Gotcha. That 4-hour candle's sexy right
Yeah,
up.
I got 3 trades in Meta. This week's 240, 250. Haven't trimmed those yet. Been kind of waiting for this moment. It's been a little bit lagging, and then I'm very confident about those swings. Casey, I got these swings basically right into the fucking gap. June 16th, 255s. I got those at 250. They're 315 now. And the July 21st 265s, I got those at 350. They're 425 now.
Dude, if that Meta gap fills, you're going to make like $10 million.
not 10 million, but I got like 20 contracts in each. It'll be a fucking fabulous swing.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome, man. I hope that plays out. It's pushing here, new high of day, so it looks good. AMD over 102. Look at this cup and handle bull flag breaking out.
Those Apple cons.
Yeah, Meta. Where did AMD clip us yesterday? I just don't. I'm looking at something else. Casey, what was it like? High 102s when it failed yesterday.
103.20. Let me see.
103ish. Yeah, that's right. It did crack 103. I remember now.
Yep. I have 103.24. It was 103.28 was the high, but I have 103.24 as my personal level.
Yeah, I remember I sold. Now that you say it, I took those cons at 7 cents, sold like a bunch of them at 94, 95 cents, and then got stopped out at 1,000% at like 70 cents.
Nice pop here on AMD. We've been talking about this cup and handle on this bull flag for 30 minutes.
Beauty.
Biden's life.
Yeah, Biden's
No.
Biden's up.
Oh shit! All right, I'm exiting my calls.
Here, I'm gonna throw it up first. Do you guys want to listen to it?
Global economy. And before I leave, I wanted to say a word about the status of negotiations with the congressional leaders.
If it gets annoying, tell me to turn it off.
We had a productive meeting yesterday, and with all 4 leaders in the Congress. It was civil and respectful, and everyone came to the meeting, I think, in good faith. I'm confident that we'll get the agreement on the budget, that America will not default. And every leader in the room understands the consequences if we fail to pay our bills. And it would be catastrophic for the American economy and the American people if we didn't pay our bills. And I'm confident everyone in the room agreed with the speaker, from the speaker to the majority leader, to the majority in the House and the Senate, the majority in the Senate, the minority leader in the Senate, as well as the Democratic leader in the House. So we're going to come together because there's no alternative to do the right thing for the country. We have to move on. And to be clear, this negotiation is about the outlines of what the budget will look like, not about whether or not we're going to, in fact, pay our debts. The leaders have all agreed we will not default. Every leader has said that. And I'm proud of the progress my administration has made. We reduced the deficit in the first 2 years by $1.7 trillion in the first 2 years. And I proposed a budget to reduce another $3 trillion over the next decade. That includes more revenue by asking the wealthy and large corporations to begin to pay their fair share, and cutting subsidies that exist in the law now to big oil and big pharma. Yesterday, we all agreed that both the Speaker McCarthy and I would designate senior members that we would negotiate to give our authority to make agreements in detail what we wanted. So we narrowed the group. To meet and hammer out our differences. And we've done that. In fact, they met last night, and they're going to be meeting again today. And I'll be in constant contact with my team while I'm at the G7. Yeah. And be close to taking it well so far. And other leaders as well. Now, what I have done, in anticipation that we won't get it all done till I get back, is I've cut my trip short. In order to be for the final negotiations and sign the deal with the majority leader. I made clear that, and I'll say it again, America is not a deadbeat nation. We pay our bills. The nation has never defaulted on us. Here we go.
Cycles are up over 50%.
We're going to continue these discussions with congressional leaders.
Go, Biden.
Until we reach an agreement. And I'll have more to say about that.
412s are in the money, 40 cents.
I have a press conference on this issue.
75% on IWM.
The intention is to go to the G7, be back here.
100% on the SPY calls.
Yeah, here's 100% on my SPY calls in the money.
AMD target here.
I'm all out.
I'm all out on SPY calls.
I'm all out holding 3 runners.
Australian leader needs, and I've spoken to. I'm going to be seeing him at the G7. He'll be there as well, along with the Indian Prime Minister, along with the Japanese.
All out of SPY calls, 110%.
Oh my God! Look at that candle.
At the meeting, but it's unlikely I'm going to be going on to Australia. So thank you very much.
Mr. President, what about work requirements specifically are you still considering? It sounds like it's still on the table. And you haven't ruled it out. Which would you be willing to accept?
Well,
Disney calls almost 200%.
Accept any work
previous day high here.
impact
scale
on
out.
medical health.
I'm scaling
needs of
another.
people.
I'm gonna mute off that. I think he made the headlines.
Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, I'm holding one runner on SPY now.
Hope that
I'm setting a stop for basically around that 412 area. Can figure that out. What a move!
Only because I did 100% on the puts and 100% on the calls. Scoping a trade in QQQ, haven't found one yet, but I might do it with just some of those ODT profits.
Wow. We literally hit a level on Q's 329.13 and died.
Yeah, what
Same
a
with
big wig.
Jordan, we
stopped
top
out of
ticked
my
those
runner.
SPY calls.
Huh?
We top ticked those SPY calls.
Bro, fucking damn right, baby.
All right. I closed all of AMD. It hit 102.45 there perfectly. That was a huge trade. IWM still sitting about 75% here, and that's all that I'm in.
By the way, Biden will hold the press conference on Sunday as well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm definitely done for the day after that one.
Nice. I'm actually proud of myself. I never trade ODTE, and I went 100% to the downside and 100% to the upside.
Ooh.
And those Apple cons still haven't moved.
I feel like this rejection is like because everybody chased that news conference, and it's kind of clapping people. But I'm glad we top ticked that. I'll actually look. I can look for other opportunities now.
I got stopped out of my runner. Wasn't even looking. I'm on my phone. But all good.
Pump and dump. That's what just happened there.
Technically did reject that hedge pressure.
Ooh, the PayPals are starting to work, yo. Look at that. Up 20% on those lottos.
I'm waiting for FSLR to just literally be at like 280. A $70 move for me. That would be absolutely insane.
Damn, I'm taking the boat to Catalina. Fuck it. Start up the boat. Knots, fly out, baby.
You.
That sounds nice, Jordan.
Bro, I'm gonna throw a yacht networking party at some point. And
How much does gas cost you to Catalina?
it's not cheap, dog.
500.
Let's do the math. Let's do the math.
Sorry to put you on blast. It's just curious. I like these.
No, you're good. I'm curious too because
right?
I don't know really the range of being. Let's see.
Big red, big red, big red. Fuse into support.
Okay, so my boat holds 688 gallons of gas. Jesus.
It's a big tank.
And diesel right now over here is what? All right, 40. Let's just say 480.
AMD still trying to push here.
Yeah, it costs about $3,300 to fill up this boat, Banana.
Damn, son, you got to hit them ODTEs.
Bro, why you think I'm trading them, baby? Whoa.
It's a lot of gasoline.
Yeah, so we have a $4,000 day. We have enough to burn 688 gallons.
You need four homies to throw in $1,000.
Yeah, basically. Which to Catalina, I'm pretty sure. Let's see how many nautical miles that is.
You know, if you go with like 8 friends and stuff for the weekend, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah, no, gas is like not a problem. We're not worried about that shit.
We're gonna have to go to the island. Spaces boat meetup.
The boat out, we're going. Like, okay, so it's about 63 miles. So,
How many knots, pun intended, does your boat go?
About 20 knot. I mean, full power. I'm not quite sure, but we run.
But you're not gonna like, yeah. What's your like cruise like your
about like probably 18 to 20 knots.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's solid. Yeah, it's a twin diesel.
Yeah,
turboed up. Yeah, she chugs it.
What kind of engines? Volvos?
Cats.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Damn, Chris costs Chris $8,000 every time I fill the jet. Damn. It's ridiculous.
I put together a chart just for you, Jordan. I forgot to send it to you, but I want to look at a couple other time frames. But I was looking at Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
You know why?
Why is that? Tell me.
Well, because
I know why.
I think you know, it's like a breakout for Tate. You know,
yeah.
Like if you look at him like as a stock, he was down right now, and now he's about to break out,
bro.
And I think that's the way to play that.
It's like, yeah, the dip from when he was like in jail and everything, and then since then it's doing good, bro. Like at the end of the day,
the guy's like an incredible marketeer and brander at the least.
Yep.
Whether you like what he says or doesn't.
No,
so he's going to have the ability to do his you know, his secret sauce, which usually, you know, markets something well.
Rumble looks fire for another leg up, in my opinion.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look for like a swing there soon too, so I'll keep you posted.
Yeah. Rumble, you know, at the end of the day, I think as for like user, like using the platform, obviously, like, and just everyone knows YouTube, so that's why like I'm on YouTube. But at the end of the day, if I wanted to talk about any controversial shit, I'm gonna get thrown off of YouTube. So Rumble's the place to be if you want to be able to speak whatever you want without getting ridiculed.
Yeah, it's like it's besides him and like the analysis of him kind of being down as a stock and maybe not.
Yeah, you go on YouTube and say something that the government doesn't like, and you have enough viewers, they will shut you down. It's
exactly
it's a controlled system, and
there's like a theme of this.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Like what Elon did with Twitter, and there's like it's a theme right now. So
the only reason I'm able to be on YouTube is because I post only stock things. I don't do like live streams of me talking about the economy and the government and shit. But
yeah, so
if I did and I was getting views, they would shut me down, just like they did Sneeko, just like they did Tate, just like they did everyone else. It's insane.
I like it when charts, you know, start lining up with, you know, like some fundamentals or some other things together. So that's what I kind of see happening there. So yeah, just keep an eye on watching. I'll